It began not in a sterile, government-funded lab, but with a dream. A dream sketched onto blueprints of a rocket that could open the cosmos to humanity. This was Elon Musk's vision, one that drew a small, dedicated team to a workshop filled with the clang of metal and the bright flash of welders. They weren't just building a machine. They were forging a new path to the stars, piece by piece assembling the very first Falcon 1. Their goal was audacious: to create a privately funded rocket capable of reaching orbit, a feat only nations had achieved. But the road to space is paved with difficulty, and their resolve would be tested in the most spectacular and public ways imaginable. The first test came on a March day in 2006. As the Falcon 1 stood on the launch pad, hope and tension filled the air. The countdown reached 0, engines roared to life, and for a fleeting moment, the rocket ascended. But just seconds later, that hope turned to fire and smoke. An engine failure sent the rocket crashing back down in a catastrophic explosion, leaving the mission control team in stunned silence. Undeterred, they rebuilt. A year later, they were back, ready for a second attempt. This time, the rocket soared higher, a beautiful silver needle against the blue sky. But as it neared the edge of space, the second stage engine shut down prematurely. The rocket lost control, tumbling helplessly back towards the Earth. The dream was slipping away. The third attempt in August 2008 felt like their last stand. With funds dwindling, the pressure was immense. The launch was flawless, a picture-perfect liftoff that had the team holding its breath. Stage separation occurred as planned, but a fatal design flaw meant the first stage, instead of falling away cleanly, bumped back into the second. The collision was just enough to send the mission spiraling into yet another failure. Staring at the data, Musk looked utterly defeated. The company was on the brink of collapse, with just enough money for one final, desperate attempt. Just 1 month later, in September 2008, the fourth Falcon 1 stood ready. This was it, the last chance. The air in mission control was thick with anxiety. Every face was a mask of strained hope. The countdown was slow, deliberate, each number echoing the weight of their journey. The rocket ignited, lifting off the pad with a powerful, steady roar. It climbed, passing the point of previous failures. Then came the critical moment: stage separation. This time, it was perfect. A clean break with no collision. The team watched, breathless, as the next crucial phase began. A collective gasp turned into a roar of pure, unadulterated joy. The second stage engine flared to life, a brilliant star against the velvet black of space, pushing its payload into a stable orbit. On the screen, the team saw the Earth curving below their triumphant little rocket. They had done it. Against all odds, through a gauntlet of devastating failures, they had reached orbit. It was more than just a successful launch. It was the dawn of a new era, a testament to perseverance, proving that even from the ashes of failure, a dream could rise and, finally, touch the stars.